have it. Meal number 2 is prepared. What's going on, guys? Brandon Hyden here. Hope you're having a great day. It is the 24th of April, which means today we are 4 days out from the show. We're gonna kick this video off just with a meal. I've got a bunch of things that I want to talk about today, but first I thought I'd show you guys what I've got for meal number 2. So guys, as you can see, this is what we just cooked up. 200 grams of cod, 50 grams of asparagus, another 200 grams of sweet potato, and to top it off, we have 50 grams of avocado. And then also everything is seasoned with a little bit of this pink Himalayan salt. Also, to top this meal off, we're gonna be trying a new sauce for the first time today, because you know I've been using honey mustard for the longest time, but the same brand also have a fancy garlic sauce. I freaking love garlic, and if this is as good as I'm expecting it to be, this meal is gonna be life-changing. Just a little bit of the cod, as well over the sweet potato. Alright, so here we have it. The actual macros of meal number 2 today are gonna be 46 carb, 9 fat, and 50 grams of protein. Pretty hefty meal, but meal number 2 always is. Sweet potato, a little bit of cod, looking good. How do they do it? How the fuck? So, for the longest time, this is the sauce I've been using. Sadly, we have a new winner. You can get these from Muscle Food if you wanna know where I get my sauces from, all the Walden Farm stuff, this stuff as well, but now we have a new favorite. Too bad though, because we have to kind of cut sauces right now, being 4 days out. We don't have to cut them completely, but just when we do use sauce, it has to be very minimal. Oh shit. There has been a couple changes to meal number 2. As you can see, chicken has been switched to cod, and rice, which was jasmine rice, has been switched to sweet potato, just to switch things up a little bit, change the carb source, change the protein source, and there's less carbs and less fat in fish. And as far as sweet potato goes, you actually get a lot more sweet potato than you do rice for the same carb, so it's a lot more filling. And with my macros being so low right now, the more filling, the better. So I don't feel starving throughout the day, even though I'm consuming the same carbs. Honestly, feeling so much better now. I've got 2 meals inside me. This morning, being 4 days out from the show, started off really slow. I feel like I've got less and less energy in the mornings. The longer we've been dieting and the closer we get to the show, I've dragged myself out of bed in this morning. It sounds really bad and I sound really lazy, but I promise, shit is getting real right now. But for the next part of this video, we're gonna take it in the direction of an unboxing, because I received a bunch of packages over yesterday and today because it's Bank Holiday Monday. All of the packages that were meant to come in got delayed, but they're in now. So I got a bunch of things that I wanna show you that I'm pretty excited about. As you can see, we have some stuff from Alphalete, BPI Sport, some new shoes, a crazy canvas, some other stuff I've been sent, some of it I've bought for myself, but I'm gonna go through everything right now to show you guys what we have. We also have another BPI Sports package coming tomorrow, which I'll show in either in this video or the next video, but this is what we got. So for package number 1, we have these 2 absolutely massive tubs of protein from BPI Sports, both in flavor vanilla cookie. As you know, the protein that I have at the moment is ISO, not whey, because ISO is quicker absorbing, lower in fat, lower in carbs. The exact macros of this protein, if I remember rightly, are 25 protein, 1 carb, and 0.5 fat, which is actually crazy for a protein considering how good this shit tastes. It should be higher in carb, it should be higher in fat, but it's not. So it's sick. They also have some new snazzy packaging. They've got a silver lid, it's all matte black. Honestly, it's the new design of their new packaging in their protein and other products. I haven't got the other products yet, so I'm yet to see that, but it is looking pretty fucking sick, to be honest. To release endorphins into the mind on prep, a man or a woman have to make purchases. So in the morning when they get a notification, oh, you have a package, it releases happiness hormones into the mind, even though you're struggling, even though you're starving, even though you just want to demolish about 12 donuts and just sink into a massive pot of Biscoff paste. It's every man's right to buy himself a new pair of shoes every 3 to 4 months. Tell your moms, tell your girlfriends, tell your dads. The shoes I actually went with are these Ultra Boost. They are the Parlay, blacked out with light blue stitching down the side. They have the Parlay logo right here. I've got a tan pair and a all white pair, as well as the black pair that I never really wear because they are so old and falling apart. But I thought it was time your boy picked himself up a new pair of shoes, and honestly, first impression, they're so freaking nice. Package number 3 is something kind of small, something I wanted to like try out. My Protein just released a bunch of new flavors of their flavor drops, and they just released this peanut butter flavor. They add no carbs, they add no fat, and they make your food taste so much better. So I picked up the peanut butter flavor drops just to like try it out with my oats in the morning. Maybe other stuff I want to mix it with. My new protein, maybe vanilla and peanut butter, might be quite nice, but I got this because I wanted to try it out. The next package is inside this black mystery box. Now, it's jewelry. I'm not really like a flashy person. I don't really wear a lot of bracelets. Like I have these like plain bracelets right now. As an exception, this company reached out to me on Instagram called Unleash, and I went through their Instagram, took a look at their products. This is what they actually sent me. It's this 3-piece gold set. They aren't attached to one another, so I can like wear this more simplistic one with like a Tay-Rock gold watch. Like I think it would look sick. And honestly, I don't really own anything like really flashy and nice. So I was like, you know what? Your stuff is fire. The company is called Unleash if you want to check out any of their stuff. But yeah, this is what they sent me. The next package is this outrageously humongous package. It came in the mail. Fat bag I just emptied out into the kitchen. I was like, holy shit, it's Christmas. It's by Alphalete. By the way, before I show you the clothing, their new release is the 27th of April. So if you want to pick anything up, there's going to be a link in the description. Alphalete have bought back codes for their athletes, if you didn't know. If you use the code Hardbody, it will let them know that you came from me. You can use my link. You can use my swipe up on Instagram story, but if you use my code, it will furthermore help me out directly. I think the launch goes live at 4 o'clock in the UK, which is GMT, and then in America, I'm pretty sure you can work it out. But if you're from the UK, 4 o'clock, 27th of April, everything will be dropping. All right, so this is everything they sent. I'm actually wearing 2 of the pieces right now, but I'll show you in a second. But we have the Origin joggers in this sick color, which you'll see, and in black camo. Next, we have long sleeves in red and this sick green color. Moving on to the stringers, we have a stringer in yellow, which I've never owned a yellow stringer before, so I'm excited to see how this looks. And again, in color lilac, which is also a color I've never worn before in stringers. Moving on to the cutoff in charcoal, we have it in storm blue, we have it in white. Up to the fishtails, we have white and this khaki olive green. And then finally, we have some scoop necks. We have it in yellow and we have the one in space blue. So the plan is right now is I'm gonna show you 4 of my favorite Alphalete outfit combinations with all this new stuff. All right, so for outfit number 1, this is the combination that I went with. It's the olive fishtail. There's a cut right there, which makes it the fishtail, and then we have an Alphalete embroidered patch right there. I thought Alphalete's joggers were like good, and I didn't think they could get better until they released these. Origin, black camo. The way they fit on the leg, the material is a little bit different than the actual jogger is, but it's sick. Alphalete logo is raised and just like, it's that nice like rubbery material. Bam. Bam. These are definitely gotta be like my favorite joggers right now. These and the other ones they sent, but this is the other top that I want to match the joggers with. This is a color that's like, it's very loud. I kind of like it. It's yellow. It's one of the scoop necks. The Alphalete patch right there from the back. Is there anything on the back?
It's just like a nice detailing.
There's nothing like crazy about the back. It's just like really nice and tapered. The way it looks as an outfit as a whole, pretty snazzy.
How sick is it?
How sick is it? This, like, I feel like I've said sick so many times. This outfit combination is sick. These are the gains, but this is what's important. These are the other color of the Origin joggers, the logo. It's not just the Alphalete logo, it is the barcode logo. Also comes with a zip pocket. Again, tapered fit. The frilly finish that finishes on the bottom and around like this part here. When you actually wash this tank.
Lived in.
Lived in. It's gonna look lived in. I'm gonna be living in all of this because it's like pretty much the best clothing I own. So the next thing I want to show you is the thing that's gonna make me look the palest. Lilac, I think it was. Compliments the gains. Alphalete logoed patch right there. Notorious barcode logo right there. How freaking, it's so cool. It's like raised. And even when you wash it, it doesn't come off. I hope not anyway. I've just said that if everyone like orders this tank now and washes it for the first time and it comes off, I'm screwed. I promise the quality is amazing. That's one thing that I love about Alphalete is that they go through that many sampling processes when it comes out and like is consumed by the consumer, which is myself and hopefully yourself. Just like how sick the clothing is. But coming on the 27th of April, code Hardbody. Before we conclude this endless unboxing, I feel like this shit's gone on forever, but we have one more package left to show you, and as you can see, it is right behind me. How sick is this? Somebody has to do it, so why not you? This is a quote that I literally live by. You guys have heard me say it multiple times on the channel. Somebody has to do it, so why not you? Why would you want to watch anyone else achieve your dreams when you can be the one doing it? Somebody has to step on stage in 4 days time to present a package they've been working for the past 14 weeks, which is more or less 100 days. Somebody has to, so why not me? This is a custom canvas that was made for me by Take Action, the same company that sent me this, which says, how many Hardbody Mondays have been and gone since you said I'll start next week. Take action. They are a sick company. They are based in Toronto, Canada. It is run by my good friend Thomas. He's an entrepreneur. He's a sick guy. He's a great friend of mine, and he was kind enough to make me my own range on the website. There's going to be a link in the description. Somebody has to do it, so why not you? And that is going to conclude the unboxing for this video. Shit. Alright guys, it is about an hour in the future right now. We're just having our pre-workout meal. We have a little bit more rice today because carbs have slightly been increased for today. We have 60 grams of jasmine rice opposed to previously having 40 grams, 220 grams of chicken, and 50 grams of asparagus, all cut up. I'm gonna mix it all up in a second. And also gonna add a little bit of the fancy garlic, zero fat, zero sugar sauce. The macros of this specific meal today are 47 carb, 2 grams of fat, and 55 grams of protein. And I'm also sipping on a new invention, not really an invention, but something I've been doing recently. It's a cup of tea. Your boy's English. Having a warm drink with my meals helps so much with digestion. Obviously the warm liquid helps break down the food and just like, I don't know, it's enjoyable. And with the vanilla flavor drops, tea is back on the menu. So the plan is right now is I'm gonna absolutely delete this meal, head to the gym within half an hour of it digesting, and try get as much footage of the workout as possible. Today I'm just training biceps and triceps and have 45-minute cardio. Brittany's actually taking a rest day today, so I don't have anyone to help me record the workout. How inconsiderate. Like, how could you do this to me? We're so close to show, we need the footage. I'm gonna try to get as much as I can. She deserves a rest day. She's been working so hard recently, so we're gonna let her have a day off. Oh my god, I miss my rice being sticky so much. I feel like you can only get really sticky jasmine rice when you have enough of it, and just like having 20 grams more. I miss food. I miss food. That's all I have to say. Alright, so we need some glutamine. The struggle of not having a funnel is you have to use previous celebration cards. There we go. When you have to drink as much water as I'm drinking right now, my current intake for the day is 2 gallons. It will decrease tomorrow to 1.75, but 2 gallons, this is 1.5 liters. So essentially, I'm drinking 5 of these filled every single day. Probably a little bit more because I have like a protein shake filled with water. I'm probably drinking about 5.5 of these a day, but adding something like lime sherbet glutamine can help so much because water can get very boring very fast. Definitely wearing the new shoes today. They actually fit so perfect. So sick. And we're ready. New shoes, yellow, camo.
Brandon likes to wear the most loud items he owns all at one time. I support the yellow with the camo, and I support the shoes with the camo. I don't support all three.
All together. The camo, the contrast between the two camo colors, it's not too loud. They almost look just black. And who doesn't like to dress like Bumblebee? I don't care about your opinion. Regardless of the outfit, because obviously that's not the important part. The important part is we're going to Ironworks today, which is the gym that I haven't been to for a long time. And I thought, you know what, to switch things up, we're gonna do our arm workout and cardio at Ironworks. It's only like a 25-minute drive away, and Ironworks has sick equipment for arms. With that being said, let's go to Ironworks. All right, I love you. It's actually crazy how much better I feel today on just like 30 grams more carbs, because for the longest time, my macro intake for carbs has been 170 grams every single day, and today's 200, and it's crazy how much of a difference it has on just like the way I feel in the day. And I think as well, just knowing that we are so close to the first show, it's like making me excited to like know that we're so close to a milestone. Today's a better day. And for anybody wondering why I'm just like randomly wearing glasses, it's because I'm blind. I don't feel like I need to wear glasses in the apartment because like I can see everything in the apartment. When it comes to driving though, I can't see shit. Like I can't read number plates, and it would be a danger to the road and everyone on it if I wasn't wearing glasses. I definitely don't think I look sick in glasses, but I need them to drive, in case anyone was wondering why they just appeared on my face. All right, so we just pulled outside the gym, drank half of this on the way down there just to like be hydrated for the workout. Plan of action is 3 exercises for biceps, 3 exercises for triceps. Try go as heavy as possible, but still get a lot of volume into this workout as well, because I'm struggling to get a pump right now because obviously like having so little energy. I'm probably gonna try get some steps in as well tonight, just because like I wanna increase my activity throughout the day, just like to burn as many calories today off as possible. But first, we have this to get out of the way. that is going to conclude today's arm workout. Honestly, my arms are more pumped than they have been in the past 2 weeks, which is so alien to me. Like, it's like I forgot what it was like to get a pump. But even so, as you can see, the cardio equipment is upstairs, so we're gonna head up there right now and get the cardio of the session out of the way. This is where we'll be for the next 45 minutes, but top tip when doing cardio, as you can see, Bumblebee is back on. After doing cardio for so long now, for the past 14 weeks, I struggle to almost sweat. So top tip when doing cardio, if you want to sweat more, lay it up. You may feel more uncomfortable, and just like the whole process of cardio may be a lot more shit. It's not scientifically proven to like burn more fat and burn more calories, but it definitely feels like you're doing a lot more, which is great for the mind. I gotta put this in the vlog. You subscribe to the channel?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude, this guy had a conversation, but I appreciate you, man. Thank you. The only reason I got any footage working out is because of this guy, so shout out to my boy Aaron.
Appreciate it, man. Nice.
Definitely. I mean, you can look at it like all that work for just like one moment on stage, but it's the best feeling in the world, man. It's all worth it. Got my new NutriBullet. 1 heaping scoop of protein, 1.5. I'm gonna fill it up with some cold water and then blend. And we are done. Usually I'd put this in like a shaker or a glass, but there's so much because I like to pack it out with as much ice and water as possible, so it really just like feels like I'm consuming like a lot of something when realistically it's just a scoop of protein. If blended in the NutriBullet, which is a purchase that I made a couple days ago, because the blender we did have was from my dad's house and it sucked and it wouldn't even blend 1 ice cube, but now this shit powderizes everything. So cheers. This is the best flavor. Good morning guys, it's currently the next day now. Just got back from fasted cardio, making the first meal of today. The date is currently the 25th, which means today we are 3 days out from the competition. Monumental time. Carbs have been up to a little bit. The actual macros for today are 230 protein, 240 carb, and still 30 fat. But this is what we have for breakfast. It's a combination that you may have not really seen before because it's a little bit weird, but we're about to do something that you might find quite interesting. As you can see right here, we have our 85 grams of porridge oats. Now what we're gonna do is, with the 300 milliliters of egg whites, we're gonna mix it in so it's at the same consistency of the oats. The reason I've started to do this is because my fibrous vegetables have now been cut out of my diet, so I get no spinach, I get no kale, and I was also having some of this pancake syrup poured over the top, but my sauces have now been decreased, so I can't actually have this. So I've resulted to putting my eggs in my oats to make it seem like a more voluminous breakfast. Back in the microwave, 30 seconds. Let's see how we're looking. This is the exact consistency I like my runny porridge egg mixture to be. Looking pretty nasty, to be fair. It doesn't look very appetizing, but we eat for fuel. We do not eat for pleasure at 3 days out. Okay, so here we have it. Breakfast is served. It's more of a mush than a breakfast, but even still, it's gonna fuel us for the rest of today. The macros of this meal are 60 carb, 8 fat, and 43 protein. And I've also got a cheeky mug of tea just to warm my insides. Walking into cardio this morning, it was pretty cold. It sucked. Oh yeah. Why wasn't I drinking tea sooner? It's not even caffeinated. I don't know about you, but doesn't that look like a treat? Who doesn't like slime for breakfast? It's actually really good though. All right, so a little update on my weight this morning. As you saw, I was 195.2 pounds. I actually went to the bathroom after this and was 194.2 pounds, which is a whole pound lighter than what I tracked. You should ideally weigh yourself after the bathroom every single morning so it's more accurate, especially coming to the final stages. It's very interesting to see this data considering we've been increasing carbs 20 20 to 30 grams every single day for the past 2 days now. We're not gonna be doing a drastic carb. We're not gonna be having 400, 500, 600 grams of carbs because I want to keep things very consistent with the foods that I have been having. We're not gonna be throwing in anything ridiculous like cookies and muffins and squares bars and all those things that like your body isn't used to because you have no idea how your body's gonna react to that sort of thing. So the carbs we are just adding to the diet to increase the carb intake of the day is literally just oats and rice, and we've taken away some of the vegetables to decrease the volume so my stomach with the added carbs can still stay nice and tight. And some of the reason we're doing this is because obviously in the beginning I said we wasn't going to change anything crazy going into the first show because we do have another show in just 16 days time. The only reason we're adding carbs in now is because I had no idea what I would feel like at this body fat. There's basically no way I would have stepped on stage feeling the way I did like a week ago because I was lifeless. I was the most unvascular human being in the world because my glycogen was just so depleted. I have so much more life now and I can flex, I can pose, I feel great with the check-in photos. These are the photos that were taken for my coach yesterday. This is what I'm currently looking like as of just yesterday, so I'm really happy with the position we're in, even with the increase of the carbs. The reason I wanted to come upstairs is because I actually have a package that came in the mail yesterday. It's like a little surprise for Brittany because she saw the Ultra Boost that I got yesterday, so I went straight on the Adidas website and I was like, you know, Brittany, she's supported me so much over this prep. She helped me film, she's helped keep me mentally strong. I haven't had like a hiccup or like a moment of disbelief because I've tried to stay so mentally strong over the past 14 weeks, and my last prep I broke down like 10 times by now. I think one of the reasons this prep has gone so smoothly is because of Brittany's support. So after seeing her reaction to the Ultra Boost, I wanted to go ahead and get her her own pair because she doesn't have Ultra Boost. They are the comfiest shoes and they're so good to do cardio in because they're so sturdy. We're gonna go surprise her with these right now because she deserves it. Hey, I have something for you. It's in the box. Take it before I change my mind.
What is it? Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. Are you kidding me? Oh wow, pretty, come here. Oh, they're so pretty. I love them. They're so healthy.
Prep was pretty hard, but this time it's definitely been like a lot smoother, a lot sturdy. I've had like, it's still hard, but I've had like such incredible mental support going through this whole thing. So I just thought, fuck it. What's a pair of shoes? You wear them every day.
I appreciate you. They're actually so pretty. Like, I can't believe I have these.
Woohoo! While we're on the subject of unboxing things, I know yesterday I spent a bunch of time unboxing stuff, so I don't want to spend too much time on this, but today we received 3 more packages in the mail, and I'm gonna quickly show you what they are. All right, so first delivery is from Muscle Food, and most of this stuff is for Brittany. Like, honestly, I can't have half of this right now, but we have some pancake, protein mix, some grenade bars, carb killers that I can't actually have, but Brittany freaking loves these. So pancake syrup that I also can't have, high protein bread that I also can't have, but this is what I am allowed. Muscle Food have kindly sent me some more chicken breast to continue through the rest of this prep. They've been so helpful for the entirety of this prep, so shout out to Muscle Food. They always bring in the gains. Next, we have these high protein burgers. They sent 4 packs, which I'm actually really excited to make after prep. Breaded chicken that Brittany likes. And then finally, we have these blueberry muffins that Brittany fits into her macros. She has like 2 a day. I've personally never tried these, and to be honest, they don't really look that appetizing. Like, I wouldn't cheat on these. Like, I have no interest in like trying these. I'd rather save myself for a fat syrup covered blueberry muffin when prep's over. 2 packages that were meant to come yesterday with that package that was sent from Unleash, you know, the gold bracelet that I showed. As you can see, this is the first one. It's definitely more my style. Like, it's a lot more subtle, almost like marbly style. And then these are black stone ones. And then in the second box, it's a lot more hefty, but it's still my kind of style. It's almost like a wraparound chain, like you wrap it around your wrist like that. Pretty freaking dope. Moving on to the final package. Now this pack, I'm always like nervous to open it because we've gone through this process now 3 separate times, and I'm praying that this is perfect because it's a sample box. Samples, for what you may ask, you're about to find out. Okay. Oh my God. What? Hardbody shredding t-shirts are now a real life freaking thing. As you can see, we have colors black, we have this like wine burgundy. I wanted the color burgundy, but I think burgundy's a little bit too light, so we went for this wine color instead. The material I went with was like more personalized because I wanted to be more spandexy than cotton because I wanted to fit really well. 94% cotton and 6% spandex, so it like hugs the muscles in the right places. We're about to try these on. There is the front chest panel print, as you can see, Hardbody shredding, made in 2019. The reason I wanted to put like made in 2019 is because this is Hardbody shredding 2019, and I wanted this to be like special, like almost like a collector's item. So like every single year I'll bring out a Hardbody shredding t-shirt, and this is the one of this year. There's also the print right there at the back of the neck which says Hardbody shredding performance shirt, designed in United Kingdom. I couldn't be happier right now because it's been such a long process. There's been a lot of back and forth. This is actually the third batch of samples. It's cost a lot of money to get where we are. Obviously like samples are just being thrown away because they're not as perfect as I want them to be, but we're gonna try this on right now to see what it looks like. This is how they fit. They hug the arms really nicely. Like I said, I wanted the material to be like really, almost like velvety soft to touch, because it's not like cotton, it's softer than cotton. It's got the spandex feel to it as well. Black and in burgundy, sizes extra large, large, medium, and small. The material is pre-shrunk, so these will not shrink in the wash. These will be releasing on the 2nd of May, a week today. It's gonna be a pre-order process. So basically, these are gonna go live on the 2nd of May, and then the pre-order will finish on the 11th of May, which will be my competition date. So you've got a week and a half to order yourself one of these t-shirts on the Thursday, the 2nd of May, and then a week after the pre-order closes off, all the t-shirts will be sent out and everybody will receive their order of the Hardbody Shredding 2019 t-shirts. I tried burgundy on so you can see what that looks like as well. I'm gonna head over to the box. I think this is an extra large on top. Kind of like don't even have a favorite because the black looks sick and the burgundy looks sick. Like these two colors are gonna go well with literally anything, which is why I wanted to do the black and the burgundy, because like one, because these are my two favorite colors, and two, I just think they'll like go with the most things, you know. Here is the logo. Hardbody Shredding, made in 2019. The pre-order for these t-shirts will be the 2nd of May, which is a week today, which will be 6 days after you guys watch this video, because this video will be going live hopefully tomorrow. Holy freaking shit, it's happening, it's happening. They're perfect, they are perfect. The print is double printed because I wanted the print to be thicker and just better quality for you guys. It's cost a little bit more to make, but it's the quality that I wanted, and it's worth it for you guys to get something that I am 100% proud of. So that's it. Pre-order coming soon. This is honestly like the best freaking day. Like 3 days out of my show, the samples are in. I'm happy with how things are going. Weigh-ins are good. Today is a good freaking day. I'm gonna put the black one back on. Honestly, I am so freaking happy with how clean these are. I need to calm down. I need some food. Good morning guys, it is currently the next day now. It is the 26th, which means we are currently 2 days out from show day. We're just heading to the barbers across the street called Pivot and Crop to get a fresh trim, because tomorrow is going to be such a busy day. I'm not going to have a chance to get a haircut. Base coating my tan. The haircut is going to be today. I want to go for something a little bit different. I want to go a little bit bold on the sides. A little bit more bold than usual. How you doing, man?
Yeah, good.
You good?
Ready for the trim, though.
Sick. I'm gonna go for the undercut. I'm just gonna fucking do it.
Yeah, man.
This is what I'm kind of going for, but a little bit shorter. In bodybuilding shows, the smaller your head, the bigger your body looks. It's all an illusion.
To a zero.
Yeah.
You're taking that off.
Yeah.
You want to do the same on this side.
We have the plan. Hopefully I just don't look like shit. I usually come here and get my haircut pretty short, but just like not as short as we're gonna go today. But fuck it, it's show day. In 2 days, go loud or don't go at all. The undercut, it's exactly what I wanted. My head, definitely, 100%. looks a lot smaller. Honestly, I might as well just go bald. I ain't even got that much hair left. I feel like I'm losing my hair. Well, it's all the drugs. I feel like diet phase just like fully kicked in for the first time because my head's looking so small now. I feel like I've been dieting. I feel like when you have a fresh shave and a fresh fade, the combination creates the small head. I'm actually really happy with the haircut. It's definitely like what I had in mind. I wanted to get an undercut, but I didn't want to go like too undercut because it's not long enough on the top to create the undercut illusion. I haven't actually even eaten breakfast this morning. It's currently 10:30. I need to start getting my meals in for the day because we have 275 grams of carbs to consume today, which is my highest carb day, but based on the size of my head, I could probably do with the carbs, to be honest. This morning, I went for my posing routine. I'm gonna do that again another 4 times today. You only saw a sneak peek of the routine, just like some of the poses I'm gonna be doing. I've got my music. It's all sent to PCA and should be ready for show day in just 2 days time. Later on today, me and Brittany are going to the movies to just like take some stress out the day. We're gonna go watch Endgame, the new Avengers. We have to prepare for tomorrow, exfoliate my body in preparations for the tan tomorrow. And then after the movies, we're gonna head to Tesco to collect all the food that we need to take to show day and also the treats that I'm gonna be allowed after show, because after show, I am allowed to be completely off my diet. I know I have a show 13 days afterwards, but to be in a surplus is only gonna do good things for my thyroid and my metabolism going in and further dieting for another show. It's all gonna well dieting for what is today 99 days and what will be 100 days tomorrow. I haven't had a cheat meal or anything that's not on my diet for the past 7 weeks, and it's really taken a toll on me mentally and physically, and it'd be really nice to have a break and be able to like spend some time with Brittany and just like not be clouded with thoughts of like diet and headaches. I want to take her out on a date. I want to spend time with my girlfriend. It's going to be an incredible day, and it's going to be amazing as well to be able to celebrate after the show and not have to worry about dieting. We may go for a Five Guys. Brittany apparently has this like surprise coming for me. She knows how much I love Biscoff, and she knows how much I love like cheesecake and donuts and all these things I've been craving, and apparently she has a surprise coming that I can only see and have after my show. So you can imagine my excitement. I'm pretty pumped about that. But with that being said, guys, this has been 3 days in the life of a bodybuilding competitor. I wanted to make a bit of a longer video to show you guys the true depth of what really goes in to a peak week diet-wise, how tight you have to be with cardio, how much you have to be on your diet, and how seriously you need to take things like posing and everything like that. But I really hope you enjoyed this longer video. The next video you see will be the show day video. Hopefully will be coming out some sort of midweek. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break after the show, maybe like 2 days to just chill out and just get back on my diet, but I will get the video edited as soon as possible. So with that being said, guys, I'm gonna end this video here. If you enjoyed this 3-day video, please smash the like button. If you haven't already, join the Don Squad. Please subscribe. 2 more days till show, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.